on with from where we left off. We have just finished off doing a rectangular array, which is slides 6 and 7 within our PowerPoint. What we're now asked to do is apply a fillet to each corner of our choosing, of a size of our choosing. In this instance, you use 10, so maybe just copy that. And then we've got a 2mm face over the top. So there's a 10mm fillet on each corner, and then a 2mm to round off the front faces. So let's go to fillet. Let's use the sizes given in the PowerPoint. So let's make this 10. Choose our corners. Press OK. And then fillet again. Change our size to 2. And let's do our faces. Face at the top, face at the bottom. Press apply. So we've now got the exact same as what appears in a PowerPoint. Now moving on, we're going to make our screen. So this time we're actually to create a rectangle again. So we're creating a new 2D sketch on the top surface. We've got a rectangle and we're going to extrude to subtract, not cut, to a depth of 2mm. So it's going to be 10mm for the top. We're going to have a gap of 5, 15mm tall and 55 wide. So 10, 15, 55 and 5. Start my 2D sketch. Let's spin it around. Zoom in a little bit. Rectangle. Draw it in the middle here. We have got a 10mm gap from the top of my objects. Again, just to show you that again, dimension tool. Click my object, click the very outer edge. 10mm gap. 5mm gap from the side. 55mm along. And 15mm in height. Now, you may have noticed I've made a slight mistake in the fact I have chosen the inside filleted edge where it should be the outer edge of the object. So easily fixed by simply clicking that dimension, pressing delete on your keyboard, that removes it. And let's just try redimensioning that by choosing the side again and choosing the most outer edge and then changing this to 5, which should make it look better, which it does. We're then going to extrude this profile by 2mm and subtract it. So finish sketch, choose extrude, choose my subtract option. Now it's the only sketch that's visible, so it should automatically go blue. If it doesn't, you may need to click on it. And then we've just cut or subtracted our screen. So continuing on to slide 10, we're now looking at drawing a circle on the face of the calculator to then make another button on top of it. So draw a new sketch. This circle is going to be 32.5 to find the middle, 25mm in diameter and 45 from the top. So again, 32.5, 20 and 45. Start my 2D sketch. Spin it around. Let's do a circle. Again, put it anywhere. We were dimension from the centre to the edge. We were 32.5. From the centre to the top, we were 45. And then just a wee reminder of my diameter, we were 20 for my diameter. That's my central button done. Then we'll move on to the last buttons. So draw another sketch on the face of the calculator. Draw the smaller circle shown, finish sketch and extrude by 1. Okay, so extruding both these buttons by 1 at the same time. So rather than doing them separately, I'm going to do them at the same time. So we've got an 8mm diameter circle with a, let's double check this, 17mm dimension. And it's in line with our circle as we can see here. So back to Inventor, Circle tool. Now if I hover over, maybe delete this to show you, if I delete this dimension, if I go to draw my circle, you actually see this dotted line appears, which lets me know my two centres are going to be perfectly in alignment. So we had a, I think it was a 7mm, but I'll check in a second. 8mm circle, sorry, with a 17 dimension from the side. So click the dimension, change that to 8. And then it was 17 from the side, so centre circle, click the edge, type in 17, press enter, finish sketch and extrude, leave it in the extrude option, and these we're going to extrude by 1. So we've now subtracted our front screen and we've extruded two of our buttons. So we'll stop the video here and then move on to our next video.